This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. What I want to share with you guys today is a bit of a continuation from the last video on this channel, where I spoke about information and truth and principles, whether they work or whether they don't work, and the fact that a lot of people are stuck in their trajectory and stuck in their paths and stuck in their lives simply because that they know so many things that are not correct, that simply don't work. And I promised that I would share with you guys how you can super speed that process of transforming a specific area of your life. And that's what we're going to go into today. I explained the 3 categories of life: relationships, health, and finance. And I asked you in the last video to rank your life according to a 1 to 10 scale and see where you're at in each category of your life. Let's combine that together with prioritization, because this is key if you're going to create transformation in any category of life. Prioritization, okay? So for those of you who are new to this channel, I'll explain that there's 4 different stages of leadership. Number 1 is lead yourself. Number 2 is lead a team, a business team. Number 3 is lead women. Number 4 is lead kids. Now, lead women and lead kids is something that we're not prioritizing at this point in time on this channel, because it's a waste of time if you haven't solved number 1 and number 2 first. Get rid of women. Completely get rid of it, okay? Like, unless you're married, okay? Or in a very, very long-term relationship and it's fantastic and you want to marry her for the rest of your life, blah, blah, blah. If you're not in that situation, I would suggest that you completely set aside women from your life right now and simply focus on stage 1 and stage 2, which is lead yourself and lead a team. If you don't have a business team, obviously, deprioritize women as much as you physically can. I've made several videos about this on this channel. Make sure you check them out. But if it comes to then the 3 categories of life, which is relationships, health, and finance, if you notice that the female relationships will be gone, okay? So we're kind of excluding that now, which means that you only pretty much have your relationship to yourself, relationship to the universe / God, and then you've got your health and your finances. With your health, that simply takes 30 minutes every single day, guys. Like, it's not a big deal. Sign up for the gym and actually go every single day, no matter what, and then work on different parts of your body. The simple fact that you go to the gym over time, okay, within 6 months, within 3 months, within whatever it is, it's going to change your body for the better. It's not gonna get worse from going to the gym. And simply from the fact of going, it's also going to make you choose healthier choices when it comes to your nutrition and your eating habits. That is going to help you on the right trajectory as well. In addition, of course, the number 1 habit that we talk about on this channel for leading yourself and understanding where you are on when it comes to the femininity and masculinity scale, the less you're able to control your seed retention, the more feminine you are. The more you're able to control your seed retention, the more masculine on the road you are, okay, to masculinity. The top aspect of being masculine is way in the future, guys. You guys have no idea how, like, no matter how masculine you are and how emotionally stable you are, you've got a long ways to go in order to achieve complete masculinity, okay? That's godhood right there. So anyway, but the feminine aspect, if you can't control your seed retention, the more feminine you are, okay? So you start with that, and that is part of health, okay? So if you have fantastic health, that's not really the focus. But if you don't have fantastic health, it's not really the focus either, as long as you just practice seed retention and go to the gym 30 minutes every single day. That's it. Nothing else. And don't make it, ooh, I need to change up this and do that and I need to... No, just do 30 minutes. Very simple, very easy. And then you've got your finances. And that basically is all about setting up the correct spending habits, spending way less than what you make, okay? Way less. And then managing to save up 50 to 60 to 70% of your income, setting it aside, and then making it into an investment bubble that you can invest in whatever it is that you want, that can work for you and make your money grow over time, over time, over time. I'm not going to talk about the finances aspect of it right now. I'm just saying that there are different categories of life, and you have to figure out where you are on the scale of 1 to 10 in each of those categories. Once you know the one thing that if you did this would massively and drastically change every single aspect of your life, that's the one thing that you need to focus on. And when I'm talking about focus, I'm talking about focus, which means that you've gotten rid of all distractions. Every single distraction in your life. This is the toughest part of achieving your goal. Getting rid of distractions is the toughest part of achieving your goal, because this is what's going on with 95% of people in the world today. Because they're feminine, they're being distracted. Because they're feminine, they're like, oh, what's happening over there? Oh, what's happening over there? Oh, what does that person think about me? Oh no, what should I do because this happened? No, consistency is key. If you're distracted, you're not going to be consistent. If you're going to think that there's a guy named Paul Elliott online, he's an online business coach, and he says that all distractions are equal. It does not matter what the distraction is, all distractions are equal. If they stop you from being consistent in a habit that you're trying to set up, it's a distraction. It needs to be, you need to get rid of it, or you need to find a way to circumvent it or do something in order for you to be consistent in the thing that's most prioritized in your life right now. So what do I recommend? I recommend seed retention, but seed retention is not the key to massive change in your life. It is a very important aspect to set yourself up long term for getting rid of distractions, being able to live without women if necessary, right? Which you need to do in the beginning phase to get rid of distractions. But it's not enough. It will give you motivation, but if you don't apply other principles together with seed retention, your life is pretty much just going to be the same, except you're going to have a little bit of more happy hormones, a little bit more enjoyment of your dopamine when you see cute girls or when you do something that's fun, simply because your dopamine spikes have normalized over time. That's what seed retention does for you, but it doesn't fix your finances. It doesn't fix your brain in terms of what works and what doesn't work and what you're applying, what you're not applying. It helps in some ways in consistency, like with consistency, because it's making you a little bit more masculine, but at the same time, you've got to go through rejection. You've got to go through the intense disciplines of life, and that is all about business. Okay, you can't really come to the point of massive abundance in every single area of your life unless you've got money. We have to have the money, guys. You've got to have the money. And in order to get the money, you've got to understand business, but you also got to keep your expenses low, so that you can invest in yourself, invest in your business, and invest in any awesome opportunity that suddenly appears, and then you jump on it because it's a fantastic opportunity. In order for you to do that, you've got to have cash on hand, liquidity in your cash flow. So, how do you super speed that process? Again, getting rid of distractions. It's the hardest part of achieving any goal. So what I help my clients to do is to get rid of the distractions of girls, get rid of the distractions of partying, get rid of the distractions of family, Get rid of the distractions of friends if necessary in order for you to just quickly, super speed towards massive business success in the short term and in the long term. If you manage to succeed massively within the next 6 months or 12 months or 18 months in business because you massively focused and figured out what works, what doesn't work in your line of business and in your expertise, it's going to revolutionize every single aspect of your life because now you know how to succeed in business and how to make money. This is where people struggle the most, making money, making more money, increasing their income continuously and consistently. My Luaista, one of my clients, a fantastic client, okay? I couldn't have asked for a better client than him. Like, of course, I have several clients and they're getting there one step at a time. But Luaista simply just revolutionized how I thought about how fast I could help someone grow, because he went from $1,000 within 6 weeks. He was at $10,000 in revenue, and then in the next month he went to $12,000 in revenue in that month, and then the next month he's gone now to $15,000 in a month in revenue. Now that's not personal income to him. Obviously, Uncle Sam with taxes is gonna have their share, and also, it costs money to run his business, of course, but he's making more money now than he's ever done in his entire life. He's 22 years old, and now the vision that he's getting for his life now has massively and drastically changed. And that is what happens when you're able to put aside things of a distractive nature. I'm just saying, get rid of the distractions. When you manage to do so, together with seed retention and masculinity, and you focus on one category, one thing, and what I recommend that to be is business, okay? Have a job. Of course, you need to have secure, safe income from your job, and then have specific set hours every single day that you build your business on the side, and then do that for 12 to 18 months. Keep this channel going continuously. Listen to it to keep you motivated, to keep you going. Over the next 12 to 18 months, man, your life will have radically changed simply because you applied the principles of truth and you applied the things that work in order to make your life absolutely fantastic. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. I'll see you in the next video.